What's happening, Orangetheory Fitness? This is Coach Chad from the Mandeville location. Today we're taking you guys through OTF's home workout for Friday. Today's going to be full body workout. We're going to hit the lower body, upper body core. So a lot of different muscle groups being activated, a lot of compound movements. That means you'll be using lower body and upper body at once. The more muscle groups used at one time, the higher the heart rate's going to go as it's trying to shoot blood and oxygen in different muscle groups. You can definitely get winded a little bit faster today when you see those compound movements. We're getting started with our warm-up first. It'll be a 5-minute warm-up. You're going to see 5 exercises, all a minute each. Our first one, I'm going to kind of grab 2 items that are about 2 pounds or less, either a pair of shoes. I got 2 things of celery right here. I'm going to start off with arm circles. Going to go forward for 30 seconds. Big arm circles here. Once I knock out 30 seconds forward, I'm going to go 30 seconds backwards. Again, open up the chest. We're trying to also get a little range of motion with our shoulder, a little bit of flexibility here as we knock out 30 seconds each. That'll come out to a minute. After that, I'm just going to have one of them here. Again, an item about 2 pounds or less. It's going to be a squat with the overhead reach for a minute. I'm going to bring my hips on back, weight in the heels. As I'm driving those hips back, my arms are going to go overhead. Try to get those elbows right towards the ears. I'm going to drive up, back up towards the waist. Again, weight in the heels. Celery start to go up, elbows towards the ears. Exhale at the top. Remember that breathing pattern as the legs extend, you exhale. Once you knock that out for a minute, this will be a body weight alternating lateral lunge. We're in a pretty wide stance here. We're just going to kind of keep our feet planted as we go side to side. Again, just think hips back, weight in the glute or the heels. And I'm just going to kind of drive back to the center. I'm going to alternate here, leaving the feet planted, bringing the butt back, weight in the heels. After that minute, our next one, we're going to get a little seal jack. It's going to get the heart rate elevated. Hopefully a little bit of sweat here. If you're doing the workout outside, I recommend it. That sign of sweat means your body's warmed up and ready to rock. Our first one will be a seal jack. Again, legs wide, arms wide. We're going to bring them together, clap in the middle, back out. Again, find a nice steady tempo you can do for a minute. Try to get that little jump. Heart rate should elevate. Our next one will be a wide mountain climber. We've got the heart rate elevated now. We're going for a little bit of hip mobility, flexibility. We're going to have the palms underneath the body. A nice plank right here. I'm going to just drive my leg outside the elbow. I'm going to plant it. I'm going to slowly bring it on back. Again, big step forward, trying to get that foot right in line with the palm. Do that for a minute. After you get through all 5 exercises, a minute each, I'll come back. We'll get started. Way to work, guys. When you get through that warm-up, we're going to jump right into our first block today. It'll be a 20-minute section. There'll be 6 exercises going left to right. Every exercise will be at a 20 rep count total. So a lot of endurance today. There are going to be compound movements as well, upper body and lower body. But because we have 20 minutes, let's work hard during each movement and then create your own recovery in between each exercise. The first one, you can either have 1 item or 2. You want to try to keep it in between about 10 to 20 pounds. I have 2 8-pounds here, so it comes out to 16 total pounds. I'm getting my arms overhead, working on shoulder stability. I'm going to drop my right knee down as we go to reverse lunge. I'm going to drive through, right back to that neutral position. Again, alternating legs here, dropping the left knee down, coming right back up. Again, my elbows are close to my ears. I'm locking the shoulder in position while also activating the lower body. Our next one is going to be a bicep curl into a front squat. I'm going to start off with my arms by my hips. I'm going to kind of rotate up to a curl. Once I'm there, my elbows are jammed in against my chest. I'm going to have legs hip width apart, going right to a squat, coming back up. Again, all the way down. Bicep curl, weight in the heels, squatting, coming back up. Doing 20 reps here for our second movement. We're going to go into a plank pull through for the third exercise. Biggest thing here is try to keep the hips square to the floor. So can I pull that dumbbell across without the hips moving? I want to start off with the weight behind and outside my palm. We're going to use the arm that's farthest away to pull it across. So left arm, bring that dumbbell from the right to the left. I'm going to drop it here. Again, widen my legs. If I need more support, pull it across. Option on this one is drop into the knees as we slide that dumbbell across the body. All right, those are our first 3 movements. We're going to kind of do a little bit more core on our second half of the block. We're going to go right to a seated torso rotation. For this one here, I have a mini band. I'm just going to kind of have a slight bit of my knees. Again, either have a towel or a mini band here. We're just going to try to keep a little bit of tension. We're going to rotate all the way from the right to the left side. One rep here, leaning back a little bit, make it a little bit harder. Rep number 2, number 3. So again, try to keep those arms extended, upper torso rotation. knocking out 20 total. Our next one is going to be 10 each, still comes out to 20 reps total. It'll be a side plank crunch. We're going to start off with the elbow directly underneath our body. So starting off tight here, don't get loosey-goosey. So directly underneath. Again, hand is by my head or by my ear. I'm bringing the upper body and lower body together. You're going to extend out all the way. And then bring it upper body and lower body together. We're knocking out 10 each here. The option is dropping the bottom knee, short the lever. Now I'm going knee to elbow instead of toe to elbow, so a shorter lever there. Our last movement you're going to see is going to be a swimmer. 20 total reps going across the body, right arm, left leg. We're starting off fully extended. You're going to be on your stomach here. Again, right arm coming up, left leg. Once it comes up, just going to alternate here on that swimmer. Knocking out 20 total. We got 6 exercises going left to right, 20 minutes. Let's work hard, get the recovery. Let's get started. Way to work, guys. Way to get through that 20-minute block. We're going to jump right into our last section here. It'll be our cardio block. It'll be 4 minutes long. We're going to kind of start off with high knees, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So again, it's going to be called like an all-out pace. Try to get the heart rate elevated, and we're going to see how fast we can recover during those 10 seconds. So I'm going to start sideways here so you can kind of see how high I want to bring the knee up. We're going directly up. I put a little book on my lap. It's going to stay on, so we're going to kind of drive the opposite knee, opposite arm up. Do that for 20 seconds. I'll do it 4 here at a fast pace. So again, start off across the body, driving the knees. 20 seconds to work, 10 seconds to recover. You're doing 8 rounds of this, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. That comes out to that 4-minute block. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. The option is going to be just marching here as we go back and forth. Let's get you guys started. Way to work, guys. Great job with that cardio block to finish up 4 minutes. Get the heart rate elevated. Now we're going to try to bring it down on our cool down. A little bit of flexibility here. Make sure we're not too sore going to the next day. First stretch, you're going to kind of grab your right wrist and go across the body, working on the outside of the obliques and then also the lats or the wings on the outside of your back. This will be a 20-second stretch here. I'll let you guys time it out. We're going to switch sides after 20 seconds. Going to grab the wrist. Again, going across the body. So remember to breathe. Exhale as you go across. Again, feel it in the lats, the obliques. After you knock out 20 seconds each, we'll go right to a standing toe reach. Again, try to keep the legs extended. I'm just going to kind of start driving my head towards my knees. Again, feel it in the hamstrings, reaching as far down those legs as you can go. If you're not flexible like me, go all the way to the calves. You get to the toes. Great job with that range of motion. Our next one will be a walking downward dog. This will also be 20 seconds. Palms underneath the body. Again, starting to drive my palms towards my toes here. Once I'm extended, my butt's hiked up, I'm just going to bend one leg at a time with the knee. Again, putting pressure on the calf as we alternate. Do that for 20 seconds. Your last one here is going to be a runner's lunge with a rotation. You're going to drop the back knee down. I'm going to have the left arm inside the left leg. I'm just going to slowly come up. I'm going to rotate, reaching as high as I can. My eyes follow my palm. Hold this for 20 seconds. Once you knock out 20, we'll switch sides. That's going to be it, guys. Thank y'all so much for coming out. We're going to keep working hard here. Be consistent. If you normally do 3 workouts per week at Orangetheory, try to get 3 in-home workouts a week as well. We're going to keep that same routine even out of the studio. Thank you guys so much.